Hey there, Mohill. I'm going to go ahead and work on Cardano today. It's a coin that I've talked about before. I have a little bit of it. I bought a while back. I'm a big fan. And I want to talk about what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about installing the wallet and staking. And I've never done it before, so I'm taking you along with me. Um, there's a couple ways we can look. I just typed Cardano wallet. I happen to remember it's called Daedalus, so I'm gonna go ahead and download. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and install. I'm gonna put it in a different spot than usually would go because I think it's gonna take a blockchain, bring a blockchain onto the hard drive. So I'm actually gonna want to give it enough space to hold that. There it is. Hmm. I totally read all that. And there's that. Okay. And we're in. Interesting. This is really straightforward. I guess like most wallets push you to make a seed phrase right when you sign in. I guess with this one you'd have to click on create, but I happen to have a ledger, so I'm just gonna connect it and see if that works. Otherwise, I'll have to write down a 12-word phrase or whatever, 24 words or whatever they do. I'm assuming this up here is, yeah, syncing a blockchain. Okay. Launch Cardano application on your device. Okay, so I don't have that application yet. So let's work on that together. This is Ledger Live. This is Ledger's software to manage their hardware wallets. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's go down to manage. So here's how we're going to add currencies. I hit the two buttons on my device. Okay, let's see what we got. Cardano, and we can't install Cardano. What can we get rid of? So this is what it looks like, and you really don't have a lot of space with these things. It's kind of a bummer. I could get rid of, I don't have any Tezos. And that's basically that. That's gonna let me install Cardano. So let's go ahead and close this for now. Let's go back here. Let's open up Cardano on the ledger. Export public key. All right. So ledger exported a key, which means that instead of having to do a 12-word phrase, I have connected it this way. All right. So I'm going to jump back in. This is the next day, and the blockchain synced while I went to bed. It took a little while. They're big-ass files, so you should expect that. So here's where I'm at. I just wanted to jump straight to receiving. I went ahead and just clicked on my wallet up there. Let me go ahead and highlight things. I went ahead and clicked on my wallet right here. I only have one wallet on this application. It's the one I secured with my ledger the other day. I went ahead and clicked on receive, which is just right behind this little window here. And then it brought up all these addresses that you can see kind of behind this little floating window. Like Ravencoin, they recommend using a new incoming address every time. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and do copy address. And then I have my Binance stuff here. And for Binance, you should turn, if you, I think Binance is a good exchange. I use it a lot. I think you should turn on all of the security features possible. And so what you end up with is it takes a while to get an address in there. So let's see, what do I have to do first? Come over to security. Everything's turned on, obviously. Go ahead to address management. You can't withdraw anything in my case unless you have the whitelist on. So let's see. Okay, add withdrawal address. Select coin. ADA. Let's go ahead. We're going to call this one. What? How do they spell it? Daedalus. Daedalus. What do we call it? As a ledger. Oh, I can't have any spaces. Ledger. Daedalus ledger, all one word. Network is Cardano. And then the address is this one. Add to whitelist. So if I don't, so I could just save this if I just want to save it, and then I could come and add and take things on and off the whitelist. You know, I guess it takes a little, you know. So let's go ahead and add. All right, now that we've got that here, you see Daedalus Ledger. Daedalus Ledger. You see how I have that right here. Now let's go ahead and go to my balance. Let's find ADA. Let's go ahead and withdraw. Let's go ahead and go to recipient. It's the only address we've ever entered. Go ahead and hit max. It's going to cost 1 coin. So directly to a crowd fund. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and submit. Cool. So yeah, you see here how it just says receive. Guess now I'll just wait for transactions. Okay, so I took a little smoke break. And then just to make sure if I mentioned it in the other video, the Daedalus 3.3.2, before I started the video today, I went ahead and updated it. That took a minute to re-find the blockchain that it had downloaded overnight. That was before we sent this. Any case, went out between hitting the ball and coming back. This is all finished up now. So the Daedalus wallet now is holding my stuff, my ADA. So now I think we can do stuff like go into staking pools. Whiny kids. Okay, so it's going to be in this wallet. And then you have to find a pool. The person I learned from is like ADA pool Paul. Let's see if this dude comes up. Cardano with Paul. Yeah. So I watch his YouTubes. This is how I learn mostly everything. Here he is here, I guess. Trying to find a real picture of him, but you know, whatever. I guess that's the best we're gonna get. So yeah. This dude has a pool, so I'm gonna jump into that one. I think at least a little bit. Here he is on. Here's some stats. But really only because the way he explains it is sometimes the pools are set up by people like him who make content for the community, and it's kind of like a little bit of a Patreon system. So if that's a fact, it'd be cool to give him like at least a piece of my stuff, like if not most of it, because I don't really know anyone else in the space to pay in that manner. Not yet, anyway. I've only been really researching ADA this thoroughly for the past few weeks. A few weeks, not even like 2 weeks. So, hold on, I'll click on that later because I definitely earned my BAT. All right, so Cardano with Paul. So that's actually what I was looking up here. Paul. How do we know? Paul 520, Paul 520 is that? Oh, is there a way to click on it like this? Okay, we'll do this at some point, I think, but hang on. Yeah, interesting. It really reminds me of BAT in the sense that I'm not joking. I'm going to earn my BAT later. Um, I'm going to click on that ad and I'm going to check out what it is and earn BAT because I really actually like the stuff that they send me, and I sign up for like half of it. um, okay, so anyways, we got Cardano, Paul, so it looks like that. I think that's like a ticker, so I'm pretty sure if you find that, it's the right one, but we'll double check that in a minute. Okay, we're about done with that. So I think we're done looking at this stuff for now. This is interesting. We'll look into this later too. Yeah, I think we're about done with everything here. Let's go back. Okay, sorry. Little ADD, but that's all right because that's kind of like just the tools I've used so far. I just want you guys to see like what I've been, I don't know, using to get this done. This one here, redeem incentivized testnet rewards. So I'll link at Crypto Dad stuff, and the way he explained it is basically like he's had his ADA for a long time now. He put some of his ADA into the testnet. It had a 15-word recovery phrase. He entered it here, and then it ended up in one of his other wallets. So I didn't do any of that, as you guys know. I just started in this project. So I'm going to close that out because I don't have anything like that. Let's click on voting. So the registration ended. Okay. So like I was saying earlier, that was like what the update was saying. Okay. So we literally installed this like the day, like a day late. So that's all right. I'll get into this. I'll do another video about this later today, hopefully, but at least in the next couple of days. I'm fairly confident this is the correct pool. Paul's the one we want to go with. So export public key. So I have to go down to my device, double check the public key. All right, and then export. Click on that. Confirm public key. Go ahead. Start new transaction. Go ahead. This is all I'm like narrating what's happening on my screen here, in case that wasn't clear. There's a transaction fee of 0.175 something or other at ADA. Okay, sure. Epoch 251, slot 176656. Sure. Register starting key. Confirm. Delegate stake pool. This is pretty cool. It's pretty advanced. Confirm delegation. Confirm transaction. Okay. Deposit 280A. Where did it ask for 2? That's weird. I mean, it ate like a tenth, like a fifth of that in fees, or 20th. Bizarre. Oh, is it still waiting for me to do more stuff on here? I guess it is. Sorry. Huh. It appears that I did delegate my wallet. I don't know. Interesting. Oh, so and then here's some more stuff I'm just kind of like picking up on. This is Epoch 251. So now, and I didn't have the, app in time for that. Then here's Epoch 252, which, is the next one, but I did not delegate anything for that. So I jumped into Epoch 253 here, and I can redelegate anytime I want until this window closes, it would appear. So I think that's what's going on. So okay, I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna edit out some of the dead space where I was just kind of clicking and trying to figure out what the hell. I think this sums it up pretty good. And if if I need to jump back on, then I will. But if not, then good people. I think this is a good closeout on the setting up and staking the Daedalus wallet, and we'll just check on it and see what happens in 3 days. And well, I guess it'll be something like longer than that. We'll figure it out.